Hey y'all, back with my second video as promised. Not that anybody was, just waiting for it, but so while I was uploading my first video, because I have to upload my first one so I can delete my first video to record my second one. Poor person life, that's how it goes. Anyways, so I was watching Trisha Paytas's video that she just put out, which was the new Jeffree Star ORGY collection. Don't want my comments to get shut off if I don't have to. And she, oh god, that woman, she changed her mind with a quickness for a box of makeup. Like, his worst collection yet at that. Like, usually Jeffree, I love his color stories. I don't buy his makeup. I just can't bring myself to spend $60 on a palette. But if somebody got it for me for my birthday or something, I would be literally, like, so pumped for it. Like, I love his color stories. I just can't bring myself to spend $60 on one item. I just can't. Like, his Jawbreaker palette, oh my god, it's so beautiful. I would love to own it. But I can't. So anyways, I'm just saying that for sake of saying that I usually find his color stories very interesting and pretty, but this one, boring, basic bitch makeup. If I ever did see basic bitch makeup, this is it. Don't like it. And she sold out everything that she said, a month ago for a box of makeup. I think that just speaks volumes of taking Trisha Paytas seriously. Nothing that woman says I will take seriously, because everything she says, she goes back on within days sometimes. It's just so gross, like, how easily she'll say, well, he's trying to apologize. Like, girl, please. Basic. Anyways, so that's not what today's video is going to be about. Obviously, I said earlier that I'm going to be playing with this palette, and I want to use this, the In Bloom Super Bloom Lush Eyeshadow, and the shade name is In Bloom by IBY. I love IBY. I just bought this not too long ago, and it's super pretty. I should have used this as my highlight today, but I was going for a little more, not natural, because obviously that's not natural, but I was going for a little less looking. As I get older, I just find that a little less is more, and I'm going with lighter colors, and doesn't constantly have to be a, what was I going to say? I don't always have to do a cut crease, because that used to be like everyday cut crease. So this is the In Bloom, or not In Bloom, what is I love the packaging for this. It's so pretty. This is the Bailey Sarian X Estate palette, once again, for anybody that didn't see my video yesterday. But yeah, this is really pretty. Like I said, I really like IBY. They have some really cute stuff, and I know that they're like an Ipsy like staple brand. I see them in there all the time. I bought somebody's Ipsy bag basically from the flea market like a few weekends ago, and this is one of the things. Somebody sent me an IBY product from an Ipsy bag before, and I got an IBY product in my Ipsy bag this time. So they're pretty popular in Ipsy bags. Anyways, so once again, so today, sorry, I got like confused, or not confused, but off track. So yeah, today I'm going to be using the Bailey Sarian X Estate Venice Fling palette. Really pretty. I love this color because it's like, it's not black, but it's not brown, and then it's got this really pretty micro glitter in it that's like a blue. I don't know, it's just really different. And then I also like this purple because I have a million purples just like it, but they all have blue reflex, or like mini glitters in it. And this one does not have that. It's got like a purplish red kind of micro, or not even micro glitter, but like a shine to it, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a shimmer. Well, no, I guess it is a shimmer. But it reminds me of like a, not really a satin either. I don't know. But it doesn't have micro glitters in it, is what I'm saying. But it does have like that purple pink, or reddy pinky kind of, instead of the blue. And I really like that. I don't have any shades like that. So when I first saw it, I was like, I have that. But no, actually I don't. So I'm really impressed with that. So I'm going to use this. And then I'm also going to use the little, I love the packaging to that too. Is that not adorable? And this is just an eyeshadow, so you can see the difference in size. This one's a highlight, this one's the shadow. And it is so pretty. So I'm going to use this on the lid, and then I'm going to use this for the rest of the look. But I also wanted to talk about some current events today. Oh yes, current events. So first off, I'm going to talk about, and if this video gets the comments shut off, I'll turn them back on. I figured out how to do it. Somebody taught me. I will turn them back on myself, because Netflix is up to some fuck shit. We'll say that. Some shenanigans. Well, this is past shenanigans. Shenanigans is like sneaking out your parents' house when you're 17 and going to meet a boy. That's shenanigans. Which, things like this is what promotes that to our kids growing up too fast. So, Netflix is coming out with a movie called Cuties. Okay? Cuties. Let me get started on this makeup too. I'm just gonna start with, where'd she go? Where'd it go? Oh. My everyday highlight shade. It's the Hard Candy highlight. I think it's called like 24 karat or something like that. What is it called? 24 karat gold highlighter. So anyways, so yeah, shame on you, Netflix. So this movie is called Cuties. And how this got through board meetings and being directed and being filmed, and the parents that agreed to let their children play or act in this movie, it's just amazing to me how this made it all the way through production and is about to be released in September. So the description of this movie is Amy, 11 years old, becomes obsessed with this dance crew, who are twerkers. It's a twerking dance crew. Excuse me? 11 years old and twerking? When has that ever been okay to put in the same sentence? Let alone make a fucking movie about it? When? And then it says she is finding her, a journey of finding her femininity and going against her conservative parents' beliefs. Essentially, that's not the exact wording, but that's basically what they're saying. So, A, is it just me, or is that, like, disturbing? Disturbing. 11 years old and twerking should never go together. Ever. I mean, whatever, some 11-year-olds do twerk, but don't promote it to our children. Don't basically tell our children that this is an okay thing to do. Because, you know what? kids are already growing up too fast because the music they hear. The fucking, you know, and I told my husband that the other day. We were riding in the car, and, what song was it? I think it was Magic Stick came on. It was either Magic Stick or Candy Shop, one or the other. And it came on, and I was like, you know what? It is no freaking wonder why these kids are growing up so fast these days. Because this is the type of shit that I heard on the radio whenever I was a kid. And music is just getting more and more and more vulgar as it goes. Which, you know what? Whatever. That WAP song, whatever. I don't care. As a musician, they're allowed to make whatever kind of music they want to. That's not what I'm saying. But to play it on the radio, where clearly you know kids are going to hear it, to, I don't know. Maybe that's going a little far, but it's, you know, it's the truth. Like, these kids hear all this stuff and how everything is sexualized these days. And what are they supposed to think? Sex sells. And it's not just to adults. Kids hear and see this shit too. So they think that if they want attention, how are they going to get it? If they want to be cool, how are they going to do it? But what they don't understand is once you screw up in that kind of situation, it's like I told my daughter. You go and do something stupid that you're going to regret, the kids will be relentless towards you. I saw it happen whenever I was a kid. A girl went and got pregnant at around my daughter's age, a year older than my daughter, and the kids were just relentless, calling her names. I mean, I didn't get in on it because my mother would have fucking killed me if she ever heard me bullying anybody. And it's that's just how I tell my kids too. If I find out you're bullying anybody, you're gonna see bully. Which I don't really mean it like that. It's just a don't do it kind of thing. I mean, I wouldn't really bully my kids. You know, my kids are my life. In no way would I ever want to bully them, but I would show them, I would find out a way to teach them why bullying hurts people so much. I'd figure it out. Without, you know, crossing the line of being a terrible mother. Anyways, so then I watched a video about this. Somebody else talking about this situation. Because not very many people were even talking about this. But I watched a small commentary channel. I forget what his name is. If anybody wants to watch the video, I'll just let me know and I'll put a link in the comments. But I watched a video about it of a kid. He's like 16 or 17 himself, and he sees how disgusting it is. And he goes and looks at the reviews for it, or like the Rotten Tomatoes things, and there's already some dude on there saying, oh, great movie, great acting, beautiful girls, very sexy, as the title. Then, in the actual, you know, comment of it, he's like, yeah, he's like, this was a great movie, hope you make a sequel, but don't wait too long, because you don't want them to be too old to play their roles. Now, you tell me what kind of man says that. There's only one kind of man I can think of that would say that. So is this okay now? We're gonna make things for these people? That's telling them it's fine. Sexualize my child, go ahead, it's fine. We'll promote it. We'll even make you movies. And you really think that that's gonna help anything? That's gonna make it worse. Here comes my kid. I can hear her squealing already. Hold on. What, baby?
I'm not chocolate.
She said, I like candy. I said, no. You get food or nothing. Crazy ass. So anyways, I am canceling my Netflix subscription because I will not promote pedophilia. I will not. And that's exactly what this That ain't right. 11-year-old twerker. Femininity. She's 11. She's not a woman yet. Okay? Children don't need to find their femininity at 11. Some kids grow up faster than others, yeah, sure, but I'm not promoting this to my child. My children will not be watching this movie. And who is this movie for? Can you tell me that? Is this for adults? Is it for children? Because if it's for adults, that's creepy as fuck. And if it's for children, then it's inappropriate as fuck. Either way you look at it, how did this movie get through production? How? Y'all have to go look at it if you want to see more. Because I don't really know a ton about it. I just know what I saw and was like, oh my god. This lipstick looks awful. Anyways. So yeah, I was just like, what? When I saw that. But moving on to the next thing. So I'm using my little In Bloom on my lids. On to the next. So there's a hashtag right now going around, and it's his name is Alex. This is what I was saying earlier that Control already talked about, but I'm going to talk about it anyways, because everybody should know about this. So it's a hashtag, his name is Alex, and it's because this bullshit of parents getting online and trying to just obliterate their own children. So what happened is, I'm not gonna say that they're female, because obviously if they feel like they're male, I'm not gonna dead name them. But this young man apparently came to his mother and told his mother that he thinks that he's trans male, and his mother, instead of understanding and loving her child through it, gets on either Instagram or whatever it was, I'm not sure, but goes live and basically humiliates her child, telling everybody her name is Dana. We'll say Dana. Her name is Dana, and if you can't call her Dana, then you will not be part of her life, and my child is not trans. My child, you will call her a her because she came out of me as a her, and this and that, and na. Okay, you know what? Let me say this. Here's where I can understand the mother, which is not very many ways, but we'll go to what I understand to begin with. So, I can understand being shocked. I can understand it taking a little while for you to get used to calling the child that you've called by a female name